apologize for the tardiness. I know I'm like a couple minutes late, so I apologize. I was just getting everything together, ready to go for your spread. How do I feel today? I feel good. I feel good. I just want to make sure we have everything set, good to go. I think we do. Alright, so if you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, you can go to jocelynlovely84@gmail.com, or we can book private readings for you and, you know, or anyone else that you may want to inquire about. Yeah, welcome. Today's reading, I feel good. Today we're going to slow it down a little bit. I was supposed to do fire signs, but I was actually guided for whatever reason, like water was screaming out. Water was coming out, and so I was like, okay, well maybe I'm meant to do water signs today. Hey Rebecca, hey, welcome. It's good to see you again. Hey Constance, it's good to see you. It's good to see you all, the tribe here, the soul family. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'm, honored and blessed. Anybody that wants to stick around later so we can do like live reads for you guys, we can do that for you today. But for now, we're going to go over Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? All right. Let's get started. I am going to timestamp the readings, so let's go. For Cancer, water signs, I'm getting like internal changes, like a lot of internal changes that is ultimately causing, do I want to call it a cataclysm? It's like causing, it almost seems like it gives me tearing down in order to make room and then recreating the new. But it's like you're doing it, okay? So we're definitely going to get into that reading. It almost feels like a teardown. Tearing down, starting over, right? You initiating the teardown, and then all of a sudden it's like a transition. Now it's like it's a blank canvas, right? And it's like now you know that you can recreate the universe or the life that you want to experience, and I feel like you're being led to do that. All of a sudden all this fire energy is literally coming up within you to do that. Okay, and I know this is water, but I feel like there's a lot of fire that is taking place as well to help, in a way, harmonize what you're trying to build, what you want to feel in the moments, who you're becoming, all of that. Okay? All right, let's get started. All right, Cancer. Let's timestamp. We're going to do 314. Hi, everybody. Welcome to all the new members in the channel. I'm excited to see you all. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the chat or just say hi. I'm all on board with that, okay? All right. So today we're starting off with the Six of Swords. Now, this is a beautiful energy. This isn't like the bad or walking away from something that, you know, was harming you. Or that could have been the case, but it almost seems like this happened already. You walked away from certain things that were not really where you wanted to be. It's almost as if the energy of not wanting to reinvest in whatever it is that you were building. And so this is your environment, right? Look how pretty it is. It's an environment where you've created a certain structure, done things a certain way, and it's like all of a sudden, I'm getting this energy of tearing it down. You tore down what essentially was your safe zone, your comfort zone, what you thought you were, who you thought you were, even your environment, right? And all of a sudden it's like this teardown was, again, needed. Because now it's like you have the blank canvas and you've been recreating. You may not see it that way. Maybe it's not, maybe it hasn't 100% showed up for you, but I think it has. And I think either way, you were intuitively led to do this, and look, physically you did what you had to do, and now look, all this fire. This is a Four of Wands energy. This is you creating your happiness. This is you being happy. This is you really shedding a light onto the things that inspire you, drive you, motivate you, make you want to be better, or even be more understanding of where you're at. understanding of yourself and understanding of others. Again, I felt like you felt like you needed to do this. Maybe you felt like you needed to start over, and then here you are. It's difficult to do that. It's difficult to know that wherever you're at, it's not for you anymore, and then leaving it behind or tearing it down for the new. Because when you're in the new, you don't really know who you are yet. You don't know what's driving you. You don't know, you haven't tapped into certain parts of you that will be fully operational when in the new. In the new. And here you are. Four of Wands is happiness. But again, it's instinct was driving you to go in search of what makes you feel happy. Now, then, that was the first two cards that came out. Then the third card that came out was the Page of Swords. And look at the difference between these two cards. Some of you guys understand that your dream state is where you're really connected to recently. You've been receiving a lot of intuitive messages in your dream state to help you build whatever it is that you're seeking in the everyday life, in the waking life. And I feel like that's the whole point. It's like maybe before it was difficult for you to bring in whatever it is that you were dreaming about and being able to manifest it in the 3D. And the reason it was difficult is because when you're in this energy, it's so different. This is your hidden desires, hidden dreams, hidden versions of you or parts of you that you might not have been 100% in tune with or allowed yourself to even tap into, right? And then here you are finally allowing that to happen, and look what happens. This gives me balance because this is the dream state. This is the parts of you that needed the most healing. These are parts of you that needed the most attention from you. So all of a sudden incorporating that into the everyday life, and all of a sudden it's like you're a whole different person and you never even knew that. I don't think you've ever had the privilege or the chance to tap into what that is, and now you do, and I feel like you're surprising yourself with the outcome. For some of you guys, it's deeper than that. We went through a whole cycle, a whole year of forgiveness of self and acceptance. Self-acceptance. Why? Because some of you guys understood that you were born a certain way or you were a certain way. And you felt, for whatever reason, there was always some type of stigma or shame that came about every time you tap into this version of you. The hidden dreams, the hidden... it's like parts of you that were hidden. For a reason, though. It's like you hid this, and again, a lot of it was because maybe you were afraid of tapping into what that was. And I feel like you've allowed yourself to just accept it. So for some of you guys, it's all about self-acceptance here. Accepting that you are who you are. And if you accept it, others will too. So if you're working through that, it's giving me like working through like confidence. Showing up more confident in with parts of self that you haven't 100% embraced. And getting to know yourself on that deeper level, and then wondering how that part of you is able to relate to other people around you, or even the new people that you meet, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's like merging the two, starting over, rebuilding, and enjoying it. You know, a lot of people, let me not say it that way. I feel like a lot of us really focus on, in the community, we focus on how to get better, how to overcome the pain, how to, heal. We focus so much on the healing part of it, and I feel like because you've done that, it's almost as if like you don't have to really focus so much on it now, because you've already built so much with that. You've done so much with that. So now you're using all the things that you've healed through, all the things that you've accepted about yourself, you're using that to build whatever it is that you want. Do you see why self-acceptance is key here? Whether that's aspects of yourself that, you suppress because the environment didn't like it, or people didn't like it, or maybe you just didn't like it, right? To now being proud of it. Showing up with it and understanding that it is a part of who you are. And now using that to define not only who you are, but like, it's like stepping into that. Like, you're stepping into it. And it's actually making you look way more confident. It's making you just seem very, very, very self-assured. Whether you believe that or not, that's how you come across now. And I feel like that's important, because I feel like whoever this is that I'm tapping into, Cancer, you could have grown up in an environment where you could have felt like you were either not accepted, or maybe some part of your characteristics were, again, shunned. And I feel like you've worked through that, and I feel like that this is what's happening now. You're showing up very empowered this season, Cancer, and I feel like that you feel it. You feel that. So congratulations. Hey, welcome, Rios Bros. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you on my channel. Hopefully you resonate. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? 10 of Wands. Yeah, look at this, what I'm saying. It's like you're finding the beauty in parts of self that, again, you were not able to disclose or show or be. Even the parts of you that you swore you hated the most, or did not understand why you could not accept. These are the parts that are, again, that are coming out, and it's like you become stronger because of it. But it's giving me that feeling of empowerment, that you're perfect just the way God made you. Absolutely perfect just the way God made you, and it's enough because you say so. It's beautiful, guys. Let's see what else with Cancer. Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is very humble or very focused on, again, building. You're humble, but then you're also focused on, like, how do I say this? Because there's just so many things coming through to me right now. Page of Swords is all about new ideas, new perspectives, being flexible with the newness of it all, being open-minded, right? And I feel like, again, these versions of you may not have been new, but you're open to see what these versions of you are trying to say to you, how they actually work really well when you coexist with this energy, not only with yourself, but like through everyday life. And I feel like, again, that's also a part of you that's being inspired to go and create the world that you do want to see. I hope that's making sense. I really do. Okay, let's see what else. You got the 10 of Wands with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody's working through something here. I think somebody literally grew up being told, like, be quiet, don't say anything, shut your mouth, work with whatever we tell you to work with. It's like a very difficult environment where you were closed off to even just being yourself, versus now it's like you're liberated. And then you got two tens here, a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Swords. It's the end. The end of being closed off to who you are, unaccepting of who you are. The end of being completely humble at the expense of, what makes you happy. That's the end of that. You see why tapping into the dream state was so important? It's like you try to run away from it, but you couldn't. God won't let you. I know it's very difficult to do that, to tap into whatever the dream state's trying to tell you, whatever the darkness is that needs to be healed. But like the minute you do that, you tap into it, it's like you're a whole different person now because of it. Confidence with the solar plexus, self-identity, being open to what it is that, these hidden desires are, who you are, being open to that, embracing it, being understanding of these limited, you know, of these, I don't want to say limited perspectives, but it's like being open to your own limitations in a way, and understanding of it is exactly what makes you attractive. That's exactly what empowers not only you, but the people that you come across. You may not think you see yourself in that way, but others do, is what I'm trying to say. They see you like you got it all together, you're empowered, you've figured something out. And and you don't have to say anything about it, it's just the way you show up. And it's not also that, it's like, because you've accepted these parts of self, these hidden desires, and incorporated into the everyday life, it's like you're able to be more understanding of other people's limitations. You're also able to understand other people's secret desires before they even know their own. Now, again, do with that what you will, right? But there's something very attractive about you knowing that. See, you know, there's a reason why people love infamous people. Because infamous people dare to be different and go against the norm. They go against what society deems appropriate or correct, or, you know, all of that. And so you're that. It's like you're the, I don't want to say the black sheep. I just think you've accepted that you've always been different, or you've accepted that you're just not that person that will conform to societal standards. And I think that that's what makes you very attractive. That's the thing that makes people like want to check you out, check your energy out, because you're so different from, you're just different, and you're embracing your differences. I feel like you're also holding space for embracing other people's differences and struggles as well. So that says a lot about who you are. It takes a lot of character, and it takes a lot of compassion to be able to do that. So Cancer, again, you are one of the most intuitive signs. You are one of the most loyal people. But I feel like at this stage of the game, it's like, it's crazy because you may not see that, but the way you show up influences so many people. You really do help people want to tap into those versions of self that, you know, they may repress or may not accept, and you influence them to want to be open like that, be different and accepting. Yeah, whether you see it or not, you're teaching people how to be that way. And again, you don't even have to say anything to them. It's just, you just show up. And your energy says it all. Another soul, another person's soul reads your soul. And it sees you for who you really are. And it's like their soul wants to embody their own uniqueness. Am I saying it correct? It's like a wave of information is being read by other people's souls, right? Their souls are reading, they're reading you. They're receiving information from your own soul and shadow. And it's like, whoa. It causes a tower in their lives in a way. So please understand that when you show up somewhere and if there's a big reaction, right? There's a reaction to your energy and your presence, it's because of that. The minute they see you is boom. It's like, it automatically, it's like a jump start to their soul, other people's souls. I feel like a lot of people really want your approval, Cancer, and it's only because you're able to approve of yourself, and they want you to approve of them. It's not your job to, but I feel like again, this is where compassion is really, really needed, because you set the standard. You set the standard. So just remember that every time you encounter people who they on a soul for whatever reason, if they get triggered by you, or if they try to attack you or diminish your power in a way, that's just their way of acting out, because I think they need your approval. They just don't know how to say it. So I feel like once you understand that, and I feel like you do understand that, I think you're very compassionate and you're very loving and understanding. And again, it's because you see other people's needs even before they see it themselves. But there's something really beautiful about you being kind in turn, even when people aren't that nice to you or they don't get you. You're still willing to be kind and understanding, or at least not take it personal if they attack you. Whether that's verbally, emotionally, I'm not saying physically. Yeah, Cancer, you got it going on. This is what a leader is all about. We all want to, in a way, want to be leaders. If we didn't, we wouldn't be here doing the work. And that's part of being a leader. Still loving and understanding and compassionate when others don't understand you, when others just want your approval, when others are just not there, but yet you are, which is why you set the point is you set the standard. Okay. Hey, welcome Nathan. Hey, Moncline, welcome back. Hey, yes, I'm doing well. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well today on this fine evening. We just went over the Cancer reading, guys. I'm so excited to be here with the family. I missed you all so much. Can you tell, like, I miss tarot? I miss being here with you guys. How's everybody feeling today? Hopefully good. Well. All right, that was for my Cancers. I know that was a lot, but there was a lot that needed to be said about your energy. I really want to tap a little deeper into the hidden desires, and I feel like we're going to do that in this next reading. Yeah, and the Page of Swords. Somebody told me I want to tap into the hidden desires. We're really going to get into the nitty gritty of what it is that you want. Oh, I love this energy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Scorpios, and of course, because it's Scorpio, it's death and transformation. I love it. I love it. Okay. Scorps. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday? I know everyone's enjoying the weather, okay? Because I would be too. Okay. All right, Scorpios. I feel like, now again, a lot of people, when we talk about the shadow realm, the darkness, going through the valley of the shadow of death, that can be scary or overwhelming to hear, right? Because those are usually the parts of self that we don't want to tap into right away, because it could be very, very surprising. It could be, it could bring up fear because we don't know what we're really tapping into. Right? And I feel like that's what's been happening these last couple of months. Is like you've been tapping into whatever that shadowy, what do I want to call this? It's like when you go deep within, whether that's meditation, dream state. There's something here about hidden desires. There's a reason why you were intuitively being asked to do this, because there's something here that you needed to tap into, and you're doing it now. And I feel like now that you're in the dark, you spend some time in the darkness, right? Because Scorpio does that. Scorpio doesn't. One of the best signs when it comes to going into the darkness, the tapping into that those parts of self that feel the most rejected, that feel the most wounding, the most triggered, parts of self that you know you may not even understand, right? Or can't even see because you're in the darkness. And I feel like here with when you go deep into the darkness, it's like it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And surprisingly, you know, there might be some feelings there at the time where you felt, whether that was lost or rejected or shame, whatever those feelings were, it's like the minute you tapped into it and it healed that or are working through that, it's like, look what you find. This is a Four of Wands energy, but look at the fire. It's like you find a more motivated version of you in the darkness. You find, again, these hidden desires that for whatever reason, I think you might not have felt worthy to have or could not tap into. There was a blockage there, like a blockage of what you could not have. And now that you're healing through that blockage and clearing it out, it's like, look, justice is there. It's like you're going to find something within yourself that it's like you weren't trying to heal to find something. You were healing because it was just part of the natural ebb and flow of the world. It's, right? But when you're down there, it's like you're surprised to even find anything there at all. Because all you felt was the pain. All you felt was the struggle. All you felt was the anger or whatever it is that you felt down there that was triggering. That's all you felt. You didn't think you were going to feel anything after that. Only to realize that you're finding like these things about yourself that actually are motivating you to want more out of life. I'm not saying that that you were complacent. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that though by digging into the darkness or stepping into the darkness and working through it, it's like you find the motivation to go and the motivation to tap into the hidden desires, and then like integrating these desires, and then in turn it's like you can go after these desires that you swore were not the best, or that you, for whatever reason you didn't think you could have in this lifetime, and now you can. What's up with justice and the Queen of Swords? It's funny because in this while you were working through these painful energies, it almost seems like you find yourself down there. Look at this person. This is you, essentially. I know it's justice, but it's you. It's the things that you want the most, that maybe society told you you couldn't have. Maybe someone told you you couldn't have. Maybe you told yourself you couldn't have it. And all of a sudden it's there. For you, it's yours. That's why you found it down there. It's for you to grab and take, and it's yours. Do you see what I'm saying? And now you're here defending that shit like because it's yours. It's your hidden desires. It's the things that you want the most. And you're going to do whatever it takes to protect them, because nobody in this world, not even yourself, is going to tell you you can't have them. No one. No one. Not one person in this world, your family, your husbands, your wives, your friends, whatever, they can't tell you you can't have this because it's yours. The Queen of Swords is more than willing to cut anybody off that does not, that tries to cross their boundaries. Somebody that's, again, will, this is, it's like territorial. It's like being territorial of your own energetic space, who you are, who you're becoming, what you're building, what you're working on. This is you being territorial of it. Because you went so long without it, these hidden desires that were always meant for you to tap into and take, you went so long without them that now you can't possibly live another day thinking you can't have them anymore. Because God essentially told you could. It showed you could once you healed. And now it's like, nope, it's all I want. I love it. Tell me a little bit more about the desires, the hidden desires. Oh, the Four of Wands again. It's your happiness. So whatever makes you happy. It's like I think it's your source of happiness. Like the things, it's like when you wake up and you feel good in your own energy and just, you know that you feel whole and at peace and you're just perfectly content with who you are. It's that version of you. I feel like maybe again, I don't know if you grew up in an environment where maybe we all go through these situations where, you know, we surround ourselves with people that take our light. They take what is essentially our source of happiness and then they misuse it. They misuse it for their own gains and maybe you were kind enough to allow it because you thought that you were supposed to, only to realize that no. This is why with the Knight of Swords again, very territorial of what you have going on for yourself, because no one has the right to take what is essentially your source of happiness. Even if it's just energetically. You know how sometimes, you know, if you're happy or you're doing well with yourself, there's certain people that may want to come and then, you know, step on you, take from you, use you, abuse you. It's like, it's that type of energy that you could have been surrounded by recently. It almost seems like by you setting up certain strict boundaries, or like by you removing yourself from whatever that situation was, it's like you're becoming more aware of needing to be extra protective of your own source of abundance and happiness. If some of you guys are around me, and again, you can't really, people are always going to want to take. It's instinctual, is what people do. People are always going to want to cross boundaries, but again, I feel like you're setting firm, and it's energetic though. It's not like physically telling people to go fuck off, right? No, you're energetically showing up in an energy that says, this is my energy, this is who I am, this is my stuff, this is what I've worked towards, what I build, and no one's going to take it from me. And if they try to, I don't think they will. I feel like these people can see the energetic boundaries that you have in place. I don't even think you'd give someone the time of day to go do that. That would be a really bad thing for somebody to do. But I feel like you're showing up. And the only reason why it's showing up energetically like that is because you're more confident with setting strict boundaries. You're more confident with setting energetic boundaries that tell people, no, this is off limits to you. This is for me and me only, right? Hey, Josie. Nice to see you again. I'm glad you caught my live. It heart beats like a clock until it stops, so you still have time. Okay, thanks for sharing that, Nathan. Excuse me. Yeah, look. Protecting your heart. Somebody's protecting their life force here. And again, it's not in a, oh, fuck off everybody. No, it's more of like, you enjoy who you are. You enjoy what you're building. You love how you show up. every single day, and it's like that's what you're protective of. Like, and again, it's not in a like, oh, again, defensive way. It's more of like, I'm protective of my energy because you work so hard to be able to have it, to tap into it. Now that you tap into it, you can't just give it away. You don't want to, is what I'm saying. Not just give it away to the point where people will mistreat you and misuse it, right? No. No, 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 no. No. That's all yours. And I think that by you setting up these energetic boundaries, it's making you happy. Really happy. With the Three of Cups, again, you're still offering your love and communion and understanding towards others, which is why I'm saying you're showing up more confident and loving. It's funny because it's like there was a fear there with somebody that if you showed up loving and giving, that people were going to take from you, right? And again, that could have been true. That I feel like that was somebody's fear there, that if you showed up giving and giving, or just showed up wanting to be open, that people were just going to take from you. But again, this is an energetic thing now. You still show up loving and graceful and happy, but you're also confident in knowing when to say no, and letting people know, hey, I only give you this much, the rest is for me. Right? It's like showing up and not always wanting to be giving and people pleasing and all of that. It's having a balance, knowing when to be selfish. That's okay too. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Look at this, baby. Your oasis. Your oasis. I think this used to give you fear, anxiety, sleepless nights before, because you were always so loving. With the Nine of Swords, is minor, I think planetary aspects is actually Libra, which is Venetian energy. It's all about love. Sometimes, Scorpio too, you can be so loyal, so loving. And I feel like sometimes you would hope that people would be the same back, or you would hope to see the best in everyone, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. And I feel like that was one of your fears, that if you show up as authentic as you were and love people, but not at the expense of self, that people would hate you for it. But it's not true. That's not true at all. It's okay if people don't want to accept you, or try to guilt you because you are being selfish enough to say, no, these are my boundaries. These are your boundaries, right? It's okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to show up and not be in the best mood. People are not going to hate you just because you say no. And if they do, you don't care, because you're going to protect your energy at all costs. So now because you love yourself enough to be like, no, back up, or no, because I want to keep this beautiful abundant energy to yourself, to myself. Now because you feel that way, you can show up more confident and more loving, knowing that no matter who tries to take from you, they're not going to get far with it. They can't hurt you. Even if they try to reject you or shame you or guilt you, it doesn't faze you, because you essentially bring in your own abundance. You don't need somebody else to bring it into you. You don't need somebody else, to exchange their energy with yours. You don't need that, because you fulfill. It's like you know how to water your own garden. You water your own garden. You see why God always says you make sure that we learn to not need? Like, not need. Want is one thing, but need, you don't need anything but self and the divine. Wanting relationships, wanting connections, yeah, you can have that. Absolutely, but not at the expense of self. showing up for oneself is okay. It's not always for others. It's okay. It's not always for others. Yeah, absolutely. And exactly, Josie, exactly, which is, yes, exactly, that's the point. You got it. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, you guys share your experiences where you felt like other people did not really understand that you're showing up for yourself, and then other people, might have taken offense to you showing up whole and complete. Because remember, think of it this way. Somebody who feels whole and complete does not really attract people who are takers or just givers. You don't attract that. Or you choose not to engage with it because you don't need it. You don't need someone's energy to fulfill you and make you happy. You have your own. Therefore, somebody who's trying to take from you they will not find you interesting. Somebody who's trying to take from you they will give up and get tired and move on because they want an exchange, that type of transactional exchange that you're not going to give them. So they get tired and they're like, well, I can't, there's nothing here for me. They're going to leave. Hey, Hakeem, where the hell have you been? I was just thinking about you a couple of days ago, like, where has this dude been? Keep up the great readings. You're the best. Thank you. Everybody's showing back up. Everybody's showing back up. I love it. Tower. Yeah, bro. Look at this shit. Look at the force field, bro. Oh, I love it. Here's the thing, though. The thing about it is because you're showing up so abundant and clear about who you are, what your desires are, who you are, you are going to attract people that are going to want to take. That's just a fact, right? But again, I think because you choose not to really exchange with them, it breaks through a pattern that you could have tried to work through or overcome. And it's beautiful. So if you think that you haven't grown or ascended or haven't worked through some shit, you have. And this is the point, you have worked through it. So please be aware of how much you've grown and changed. Not just on the individual level, but on a collective level. You've changed so much. And I feel like you're a great example to those that are struggling with learning how to, water their own garden, be comfortable and happy in their own energy. You're an example to those people of what it is to gain that, attain that, and then knowing how to give without completely just exhausting your own resources. That is a King of Cups energy that I'm getting, and I feel like you've worked so hard to get here, Scorpio. Congratulations. If you're not a Scorpio but you relate to the reading, this reading's for you. Okay? We've put in a good 2 years of hard work, and here we are. Okay? Congratulations. Yeah, bro. 3 of Wands. Now you can show up in partnerships. Now you can attract the right type of people in your life that are going to respect you. Not want to just take from you, they're going to respect you because they also they know how to tend to their own garden. They know how to, tap into that beautiful, abundant energy. They know how to do that for themselves. And now you're attracting those type of friends, those type of relationships, those type of dynamics. So you think you haven't grown, honey. The life's about to show you how much you've ascended, grown, and become. Your guides are so proud of you. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really hope you are. Remember all those sleepless nights, all those years of pain that or all the triggers that we were working through, hoping that one day we would learn this lesson. And yes, we have. Remember, we all go through a lesson like this, very similar, but some of us struggle with, attachments, codependency more than others. Okay, we all go through something similar like this, but I feel like you've overcome this. You swore up and down that you were about to give up on this journey because it was too difficult. Dealing with people was too difficult. Some people became avoidant because they didn't want to deal with people. Some people they wanted to just attach because they didn't know how to balance it. And here you are as the King of Cups. The card just came out. Balanced individual. It's very attractive, by the way. Very attractive. Hey, Nobia. Welcome. Should up at exactly right time. Everybody's coming out of the woodworks today. Hey, it's nice to see you. I was thinking about you too this week. I'm telling you, when I think about someone, they appear. We were probably connecting telepathically, hopefully. Let me know. All right. Yes. Yeah. This is saying goodbye to an old way of being or doing things. And now you're thanking God every day that you went deep within, Scorpio, and you found your own desires. This was your desire this whole time and you didn't know. You just wanted to be more balanced, feel more whole, feel more complete within your own energy so that you didn't go around looking for it within other people, and you found it. That's what you found. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This season, okay, in summertime, I'm telling you, you're going to meet the right people, the right friends, the right community. You're going to build off of it very well because, again, you're in a good place. Energetically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And now it's like, now it's going to be like a mirror effect. You're going to see that everywhere you go. Congratulations. Claiming this. Yes. We're so connected. I've just been busy with life. Yeah, I understand. You guys just know that if you guys drop off the face of the earth, I will love you. I don't take it personal. I will be thinking of you just because, we know each other. But yeah, it's so good to see you. The vibe, the tribe. I said the vibe. The tribe. All right. That was for my Scorpios. The next reading is going to be for my, I was going to say Sagittarius. Pisces. Oh, so much love. Hopefully you're doing well. I know school was kicking your, school was keeping you busy. So hopefully you're doing good and you did well. All right, Pisces. I want to say school was kicking your butt, but I don't know. Is that appropriate to say? I'm sorry. Because I know if it were me in school, that shit would have kicked my ass. Okay, I'm just being honest. Yeah. All right, King of Swords. Is this a reading? Let me see. I'm gonna draw a couple more cards. I'm using the Luna L with the Delusion Tarot. No, I think it was 7 months. Oh. Okay, this one has to do with other people. All right, Pisces. This week, I know we had the full moon and the strawberry moon this last week that came up. And we're in Gemini season, so it can get a little kooky. I feel like this week, again, if this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm getting like you're just chilling, doing your thing, showing up really calm, man. You got this really beautiful, calm energy. It's so beautiful, okay? I don't know who you are, but it's giving me like baby, like beautiful baby, fresh energy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know the feeling like when you smell the top of a baby's head, it smells really good. It's that like baby powder smell. It's like really beautiful. It just makes you feel really good. It's like that. It's a beautiful energy. I feel like you're just showing up like that. Very open, very loving, but a calm and collected energy. And I feel like, again, you're showing up like this week. Very get together, well put together, very nurturing. And then I get somebody here, this Queen of Pentacles here. I don't know who this is. Again, this could be a female or an individual. It could be like a manager, a boss, someone in your workspace, or just someone that you know that you have to deal with or work with. I feel like there's somebody here that sees that energy of yours, and for whatever reason, they feel a little hurt by that. And I don't know if it's because, okay, you ever see people who, when they see this type of energy, they can't stand it. So they subconsciously may not be aware that what they're trying to do is like tear this peace of mind, calm energy. They're trying to tear it down. They're trying to take it, or they're trying to. It doesn't seem like they're trying to take it. I think they're trying to destroy it. And again, I don't even think this person is aware of what they're doing or why they're doing it. They're just doing that this week. I feel like they're just gonna try to throw you for a loop, and they're gonna try to like disrupt your ebb and flow. They're gonna try to disrupt your peace, your calm, and I think it's because they're just angry. I don't want to say they don't like you, but I just think they're taking it personal. For whatever reason, I know this sucks, but I feel like when they see you in this calm, loving, happy space, it's like they don't want you to have it. And essentially when someone does that is because I feel like they may not have that. They may not feel that happy. They may not feel that calm or, nurturing. So essentially this person is going to try to throw you for a loop. Okay? Let's step a little bit more into this. Got knocked out of my reality to a new one. I'm not liking it, but I'm waiting to be in my own spot. Yeah, girl, I know how you feel. Hey, Level Up Dojo. Welcome back. Thank you. I love you too. I'm sorry, Josie. Yeah, I've been there, girl. I've been there. We might be going through similar stuff on that one. Thank you for sharing that, Josie. To a new one. I'm not liking it, but I'm waiting to be in my own spot. Yeah, it sucks when you have to live with other people that you may not feel like they're the most welcoming, or they might be completely different from you. They may even cause triggers. So yeah, let's see what else. The Lovers. Oh, this is crazy. This is how you know you guys are really well put together. You're not taking what this person is doing personal. It might trigger you, it might make you sad, it might make you cry, okay? Because we're human, we feel how we feel. But essentially, it almost seems like you're seeing this person and realizing that they're just struggling. The Seven of Wands is someone who's struggling, but it's in their Mars energy. This is a person in their Mars energy, like they're going to be aggressive or assertive or try to take, essentially because they might be coming from a place where they feel lack. And instead of you taking it personal or feeling like, what the hell, you go in and like, oh shit, I dropped my card. You embrace this person in a way that was so unexpected. They probably go around trying to tear people down all the time. They go around trying to take all the time, and they're used to doing that. Maybe what they want is conflict from you. I think they want conflict with you, because maybe that's just what they know how to do. And the shocking factor here is that you're going to embrace them. You're going to see them, why they're struggling, and you're going to be so kind to them in turn. That's just going to fuck them up. Your kindness, by you not taking their shit personal, is going to it's just going to shock them, because it's going to have to make them look within and see why they even did that to you in the first place. They were trying to fight with someone, or aggressively engage with someone who you didn't even want to fight them. So that's going to make them feel really shocked, because maybe with other people, when they do that, they usually get what they want, which is like a fight, or they want to, again, tear down someone's peace, only to realize that your peace isn't just for show. You're not just showing up and being peaceful because it's cute. No, this is who you really are. So when you show them it's who you really are with your response, which is a very understanding one, it's gonna shock them. It's gonna shock you too, because you're gonna realize how much you've changed, or like how how loving you really are towards those that are struggling, because you've been there and you understand that. You understand what it's like to live without peace. So you can't take it personal when you see someone who's also struggling through those things now. Whereas in you could have been that way before, but you're not that way now. And again, it's gonna shock them. I really think someone, it could be more than one person that's trying to throw you off a loop. But yet you're not gonna take it personal. You're just gonna show up and you're in the lover's energy. You might even give this person a hug. And all of a sudden it's like you disarm them. So if you were wondering how you're gonna handle this approach, not saying they're not gonna trigger you, but I feel like you just see it. You see it for what it is. And all of a sudden you take it's like you didn't need to, there was no power struggle here. They saw that as a power dynamic issue, but it really isn't going to be one. I don't know if they saw you as competition. I don't know if they saw you as a threat. I don't know what they were seeing. They thought maybe you were the opposition. And then once you show them like you're not there for that, like you don't care about that, it's like, whoa, all of a sudden this person, there's no reason to fight with you. It makes no sense. This is the Emperor. Loving, kind, giving person. With the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like somebody's really was trying, or they're going to try to test you, see what's up, only to realize that it's an illusion. They could have come, because you know how like we all project to a certain extent. I feel like this person projected all their fears onto you, they projected their own shit onto you. And so they might have had an assumption of who they thought you were, only to realize that they don't know you at all. And they did not read you correctly. And once they see that, it's like, whoa. I'm not saying they're not going to try to be slick or attack you or whatever, but what I'm seeing is like they're going to kind of calm the fuck down. Because they're realizing there's no reason to fight. You don't want the same things. You guys are not struggling for the same things. You guys are not the same. And I think this person is going to realize that. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. And again, it's like the mirror effect. You're literally showing up like this. This is an emperor. That emperor don't do nothing. He just sits still and watches. This is you. You're just watching this person like literally have a meltdown all by themselves, and you're just like, okay. You seeing all this fire coming out of this person, and you're just like, okay. You're just watching them like have a meltdown in front of you, and that's embarrassing. They're gonna be embarrassed because they're like, damn. Because again, they're gonna have a meltdown because again, they were expecting a fight, or they were expecting like for you to. I don't know what they were expecting, but to me, it's like this is just how they get along with people, or this is just how they are. And so for them to see that you're just unbothered, cool, calm, and collective, it's a mind fuck. They're gonna realize they can't fuck with you. Again, I'm talking about projecting. I'll do something. Yeah. So the rotten apple explained to us what you believe projection is to you, and how we all project, because essentially we all do that to a certain extent. It's just what life is. Well, life is a mirror. The good in the people, we see the good in people, and we're seeing ourselves. We're seeing the good in ourselves. We see the things we don't like about people, and we're seeing ourselves. Now, you may not believe me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I could be wrong. Hey. Alright, High Priestess in reverse, yeah. Here's the thing, I think that's what's throwing people off for a loop. They don't know you, they can't read you, they don't understand you. And so I feel like, again, they're just on guard. They don't understand you. This is the High Priestess in reverse. They don't understand you. They think you have either hidden motives, or they think you're, you know, like you're trying to take, or you're trying to come in, and like they're just, again, they're projecting their own hidden motives onto you. And that's the thing. It's like once you, it's like you don't even need to prove that you don't want the same things. You don't have to do any of that. You just show up and you're yourself. And I think that's your kindness alone is what's going to make them realize, like, yeah, they got a lot of work that they may want to do with themselves, because going around attacking people just because they're not happy is not always going to work. Not everyone's going to want to fight you back. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's see what else. With the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, look at this beautiful thing. I feel like this is somebody getting to know you. People are getting to know you and understanding there's so much depthness to you. It's not a show. Like, there's a reason why you show up cool, calm, and collective, because that's who you are. It's not a show. And I feel like people are seeing that there's more to you than you let on. But I think because you just show up and you're quiet, or you're not causing a scene, I think that's why you may appear very mysterious. Or others may take you as a deceptive person, but you're not. But again, it's not like you're trying to go and explain that to them. And you don't need to. You really don't. Wheel of Fortune. All these cards are coming out in reverse. Now I need to start looking at this. I think the reason why you're able to be so understanding of somebody's shadow aspects and like what they're struggling with on an emotional level is because you did a lot of healing within. And so I feel like now that you've, you know, it's like because you're more accepting of your own limitations and your own shadowy aspects, it's like now you can be accepting of others. And I don't think you're going to gloat that over people. I don't think you think you're better than them, because you're not. I just think you're, if anything, all this shit made you more understanding and compassionate. Congratulations. Alright, anything else for my Pisces before we move on? Judgment. Yeah, all these cards are coming in reverse. As above, so below. Interesting. There's a lesson in here for you as well. I feel like it is going to get to you when someone tries to attack you, or, you know, do something that's really mean. It's like they're trying to take something from you, or maybe tarnish your reputation, or maybe say something about you that is like a low blow or uncalled for. But I think that, like, this alone, whatever this is that they do to you, it's actually helping you heal some wounding about who you are. So maybe you've been in it could be a mother energy, okay? Maybe you dealt with a feminine energy that was very destructive to your psyche, who could have been very, you know, could have taken your dignity at one point in time. You could have felt like this person took from you. So all of a sudden, when you see people like this, who remind you of this feminine energy archetype that wants to destroy you, it's like it's helping you heal something here. So when you see that energy, maybe that's something that used to affect you before, versus now this energy doesn't affect you as much, because again, you're doing the healing. And at the same time, I feel like it's also triggering you for a reason. It's to help you do the healing. Because this is as above, so below. these triggers are there for a reason, and I think you understand that. So if you do feel like these people are triggering you and you feel like you want to cry because of it, that's okay. You'll get to a place where one day it won't really affect you at all. Like you'll be at 100% being able to understand that it is pure projection. It has nothing to do with you. This is their own shit. And also it's going to help you be understanding that, like, maybe, you know, you trigger them too. Your love and all that light triggers them, man. It triggers them because and even that female archetype that maybe you're working through forgiving or healing from, you were probably their life lesson. And so that's in turn going to make you want to be more understanding. Think about it. Nobody ever wants to be the person that's jealous of someone. Nobody ever wants to be the person that brings another person down. Whether you're female or male, the gender does not matter. It's like nobody wants to be that person. But we've all been that person at one point or another. And it sucks to be that person. It really does. Now, I'm not saying, oh, then they need to change or whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it sucks to be on both sides. I'm the one that's treating someone like shit because they're jealous or insecure, and the other because they can't handle someone's light, and or being the person that's receiving the disrespect because, or the hate, right? You don't want to be either or, but it's just a life lesson here for somebody that they've overcome or working through. Okay? All right. That was for my Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. I know that was hitting hard. That was hitting hard. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. That one was hard. I felt the pain. I felt the pain on a collective scale. So we're working through it. We're working through it. All right. So now we're gonna transition into questions and answers. So if anybody has any questions, drop them down in the chat now. You're welcome, Constance. Shout out to Constance. That's my sister right there. Sister from another mister? I don't know. I don't want to say that. But she's a sister, so go follow her channel. She's amazing. She's really tapped in. So yes, do me the favor and go follow her. All right, so now we're gonna answer questions at this moment in time. So if anybody has any questions, comments about the readings, or just about your own life, go ahead, drop them down in the chat. Donations are greatly appreciated, by the way. That's how I make my shmonies. So yeah, thank you. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing well. On this Saturday night, I'm shocked nobody went out. Do the people that I read for, do you guys go out and party? Is the question I have. I don't know. And thank you. You're welcome. Do the people I read for, do you guys go out and party, socialize? Like, I don't know. What do you guys do on a Saturday night? As y'all know, I channel on a Saturday night. But if I were to be out, I would like to go out to a nice dinner and maybe a drink, have a drink, a glass of wine or something. Maybe watch a movie. I used to love going to the movies and watching movies. That's always fun. I know some people like to go to like art shows on Saturdays or concerts, summer concerts. Those are usually banging. Okay. Occasionally, I haven't had a drink in a while. Love outings too with the fam. Oh yeah. Movie nights. Or by myself. Oh yeah. I've been to the movies by myself once. It was pretty cool. I wasn't the loudest person laughing. You know how there's always that one person that's laughing obnoxiously, all ratchet and shit. That's usually me. But if I go to the movie, when I went to the movies by myself, I wasn't laughing like that, that loud. I had to put my 12-year-old cat down on Wednesday. Is there anything he has to say? Oh, that's interesting. That's crazy that you say that, Josie, because when my cat was gonna die, I knew 2 days prior he was thinking of me. He was telepathically connecting with me and told me I knew he was gonna die. And I wanted to go see him and I didn't do it, and I should have. My cat passed away, I knew he was gonna pass. And then I received the call that he died like 2 days later. They don't drink or smoke, so I'm watching a movie called Tarot. Oh, I heard that movie was good. Didn't you tell me about that movie last time, Nathan? Anything he has to say about that? Okay. I could do a 1-card pull, but usually I take donations. Just remember that. For you though, because because of your cat, I'll read for you. Okay. Like a 1-card, 1 pull. Okay. I feel like he's talking to you in your dreams or letting you know he's free. The cat's free. This is a 9 of Cups. It's free. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy cat, but it's with the blue. It might be a boy. I don't know. It's like you're. I feel like this is you too. On a like you're on a soul level, your subconscious feels like a release of burden here. I know you're sad, but some part of you feels like you're free because you knew your cat was struggling, or like you knew something, like he wasn't well or she wasn't well. And so I feel like some part of you feels like you both in a way feel like there's no more pain. It's a release of a burden here of like maybe your cat struggling. It almost seems like you're both free from the pain that was going on because of the pain, with your cat's health. Hey Rebecca, yes. I was going to watch a movie tonight, but I had car problems. Oh no. Oh Rebecca, I got you tonight. I was wondering if you were still here. Yeah. I don't think any of us party really anymore. For the kitty. Yeah, for the kitty. Yeah, I don't think we party anymore. It's not that we're old, it's just the hangovers aren't the same. The hangovers tend to be less forgiving the next day. Or the knows about him, thank you. Yeah. Holy shit, I didn't see this card that came. I just drew this card out. I didn't even see this. Look. This death. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, Josie. I'm so sorry. This is death. I didn't see this card. Look. He's free. Your baby's free. I feel like your guides are saying we got him now. He's a part of the tribe. He's a part of the tribe now that watches. He's your guardian cat now. Like he watches over you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did we really go there tonight? Hey, this is your guides saying we got him. He's there. We got him here. He's with us now. He's in a good place. And now they're there for you. Like, your cat is more than happy to be here, guiding, or like watching over you and guiding you. Yeah. Has me thinking of Snuffles now. Oh, my cat that passed away. Damn, that shit hit hard. Yeah. All right, let's move on to Rebecca. Rebecca, I'm there with you, sister, and I'm sorry. Okay, Rebecca, darling, what was your question, or you just wanted a general? Because I drew out cards for somebody earlier, but I didn't know who the reading was for, but let's see. I keep getting the Ace of Cups with you, bro, and I had the Lovers with you too earlier, and the High Priestess. Let's see. I'm gonna pull one more card for you, Rebecca. Damn, this card just went boop, flying over. I feel like somebody's, I don't know, let me know. Just general love life between 2 years. I was just gonna say, you got the Ace of Cups, so yeah, you were laughing because you knew there was gonna be some here. Look, the card, that reading was for you. I knew that this reading was for you. I just didn't know if you were here. I was drawing on somebody's energy. I didn't know who it was. Okay, you got the Lovers, and you had the High Priestess here, but it was in reverse, or was it reverse? The Five of Cups came out in reverse. Okay, I turned this one up right. And then I just took it all out and then redid it again. By the way, thank you for the donation, Rebecca. Ace of Cups, and then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like somebody's going to make you an offer here. Whoever this man is, there's somebody here that you've been talking to on the low. I feel like it's on the low, or I don't think you've made it very apparent to others that you've been talking to this person, communicating with this person, flirting with this person. There's something here about there's a reason why you were keeping this relationship private, or you've been trying to keep this private. It's like not a lot of people know about this. It almost seems like I don't know, I don't want to say like a secret lover, or a secret of an affair, to a secret, I don't want to say shame, but it almost seems like you, I don't know if this is somebody you would want to bring around others. There's something here about you might feel like there's the reason why you don't want to bring this person around others or tell people about this person, or it could be the other way around, but there's something about this person's energy that I think you know on a soul level that there's something. Like, this person's gonna make you an offer of love. But look how dark this shit is. This is a Page of Pentacles. This is a person who isn't the most, in reverse, they're not the most reliable. They're not the most, it almost seems like they might not have a financial future, or they don't know how to plan for the future. And this is not the best quality for a person to have, because if you want somebody who's financially stable like you, or somebody who has like, who's going to be able to come up with a plan on how you both are going to be able to move together forward. But I'm getting, this could be somebody who might be unreliable. I don't even think you fully trust this person, if I can be 100% honest with you. You don't trust this person. Or there's something here about, you know, that they can't offer you much. There's something dark about this person or the relationship with this person. It's very like, it gives me karmic or shadowy. If the High Priestess would have came out in reverse, I don't remember if it came out in reverse or not, because I think I turned it over. Let me pull a little bit more on this card. If this is somebody you're barely talking to, it's like your intuition is telling you something about this person. Yeah, these are the ones that came out in reverse. Your intuition is telling you something about this person, but I feel like, I don't know, I think you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but I don't. Your intuition is telling you something for a reason here. I think you're just loving and you want to give people a chance, but I don't know if this is somebody you... I don't know. The Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups. This has to do with money. I don't know if this person is financially burdensome, or they don't know how to, like, they're not financially stable, or this person is a user. Do you see what I'm saying? Someone here is a user. With the Five of Cups in reverse, yeah. I feel like this person... What's this Five of Cups in reverse? They know how to tap into your emotions. Like, they know, it's like if you shared information about your emotional pain or like what you've been through, they use that to pull at your heartstrings, or it's like because they could be bringing in some type of emotional comfort. It's kind of why it would be difficult to remove yourself or like end something with this person. They bring in some type of emotional comfort. So if you have like anxiety or something, they're just there, they're a good listener, or they know how to listen to your pain, or it's like when you share with them your emotional pain, they relate with you somehow. There's something here about relating to your emotional pain. But there's something here about abundance. This person doesn't bring their own abundance, which is, it could be a struggle for you later on down the road. I don't trust these, so my intuition are correct. Thank you. Girl, your intuition is telling you for a reason. It's like this person, it's something about finances, man. This is going to be a problem down the road. I think they might see you as like their ticket out of here, or that because you're more financially stable or abundant, it's like they can take from you. And so all they have to do is just be there and listen to you and be emotionally supporting. But there's something here about you don't trust this person. You don't trust them. And I don't think that feeling's ever going to go away. I think you've tried to look the other way, but your senses or your intuition's too on point for that. Nobody could deceive you. Do you see what I'm saying? The Magician, yeah. Yeah, I think you know that. This person is, he's giving me smooth talker, like, he's giving me like he knows how to pull at your heartstrings. He knows what to say, or this person, whoever this person is, it could be, I don't know. This person knows how to sway you or woo you or say things to go in their favor. The Magician is, they know what they're saying. They know what they're doing. I think they know because this person is away from the light. But I think they know that you know what's going on. But they're trying to keep hidden or deceiving as deceiving, like they're trying to keep something hidden from you or stay their deceptive nature. They want their deceptive nature to stay hidden from you. But it almost seems like it's impossible because although they may be trying to deceive you or keep things from you, your intuition never lies to you. Your intuition, I feel like your shadow, there's a part of you that knows you may be frustrated with this person because they don't got their shit together. And this could be a quality you do not respect about this person or like about this person. And yeah, that's going to be a problem later on, I'm telling you. You think you can be okay with it, but you can't. I feel like this, you won't respect somebody who doesn't got their shit together. Yeah. It almost seems like you have to be strong for the both of you. Like you have to be strong for the both of you. For you and the person. I don't know. Thanks. Yep. Okay. See, relationships are growing. Some relationships are growing. It was on the DL. Is that why it was Chelsea? Hell no, this motherfucker. She said, is that why it was on the DL? I'm done. This girl. I mean, it kind of gave me like, all right, okay, if you want me to be honest, it's not, it may not even be that it's on the DL. I just feel like you feel some type of shame. And I think it's because this person doesn't have it together. You see yourself with a certain type of person, and I feel like whoever this person is, it almost seems like, I don't know. There's something about if you were to be seen with this person, the people that love you would have something to say. And they would only like assure your own doubts. Like they would actually be like, yeah. They would question it, and they would ask you questions that you already have been asking yourself. Because if your own friends and family see the best in you and see your potential, it's kind of like, I don't know. There's a reason why you don't, I'm just saying, there's a reason why you don't feel like you and this person are equal. Yeah. The DL. Yeah, I've been there, man. I've had a lot of my dudes on the low that I would, people do it all the time. That you want to talk to, but you wouldn't wife up. You wouldn't, hubby up. You wouldn't bring them around to meet the family. You just wouldn't. I ain't mad at you. You do what you gotta do, Rebecca. I just feel like this isn't the dude that you're gonna bring, the person that you're gonna bring around your family and friends. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Good for you. And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't, okay? Alright. That's right. Oh, Josie. Alright. That was that reading. Does anyone else have any questions regarding a reading that they might, a general reading or just regular questions? For donations, of course. Y'all know how I be. Not even timestamp daytime, did I? I did not. That's okay. That's right. Okay, I think that's it. If no one else has any other questions. Happy staying single, too much drama. I'm not single over that. Oh, okay, I see you, Nathan. I see you. Too much drama. Too much drama. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Are you, so Nathan, are you in an on and off relationship? Because it's giving me you're in an on and off relationship. It's like the sex might be too good, you can't quit it. It's a type of relationship, on and off relationship, that you call this person when you drunk, because you're like, you swear you don't want nothing to do with them, but then when you drink, it's like, yeah, it's time to get it on, baby. I'll take you back. I'll take your lying ass back, even if it's for a day. Okay, this like that. I've been single 13 years. Oh shit. Okay. And that loop and loop. Oh yes, the loop. I thought she said it's a op. Oh my god, yo, I can't with Josie today. You're hilarious. She's like, he's the op. Oh wow. So how do you do that? Being single? Wait, cause single can mean single, but you could still like be, sexually active. Like, how does that look like? Cause how do you do 13 years of celibacy? That's wow. It is confirmation when my thoughts are spoken to someone else. When your thoughts are spoken by someone else? Oh, I see what you mean. Like your intuition was telling you this, and then like it was confirmation. Okay, I get you. Yeah, you know this person's not for you. But again, it's like because they know things about you, they're like a good emotional support. And I think that's how they like worm their way in. Cause they're prying on your sadness, like whatever's you're going through, they're prying on that. They're using that, as in like, oh well, you're going through that, so you need me right now. Like, it's kind of that energy. Yeah. So, yeah, this person's definitely, they're not stupid. They know what they're doing. But you didn't hear it from me. Rebecca, you didn't hear it from me. I don't want this dude coming up like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, but I had a good day. Today was my day off. I was just chilling, and yeah, it was so good to catch up with you guys, do my readings. I'm gonna try to upload on Monday as well. Earlier on Monday, just to see what's up, and then go from there. I might just do like 3 days a week where I'm uploading. Definitely on the weekends, late on the weekends, like 11 p.m. and stuff. And yeah, see how it goes. Celebrate for over 10 years. Oh shit. Oh god damn. Wow, that's I'm first of all, congratulations. That's a milestone, 10 years. 2, I can only go a year and I'll be like, no, I can't. It's too hard. God damn. Like, how do y'all do that? Like, and now I want to ask more questions, but I feel like it might be inappropriate if I ask these questions. Like, celibacy, like no sex at all, not even like with yourself. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And you don't have to answer that if it's inappropriate. I do apologize. I just want to know. Because that would be really difficult. Yeah. I know somebody that was celibate for like 13 years. They literally didn't do anything. I think that's what celibacy is, right? They don't, nothing. And I was like, how, or like 7 years. I'm like, how the hell did they do that? Like, that's amazing. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. that takes a lot of discipline, man. I said I'll wait and have nips. Yeah, nice there. Nips. What's nips? I said I'll wait and I have nips react and I say uh-oh. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Nips. What's nip? Like nipples? I don't. Slips? Did you mean slip? I don't know. That's so interesting though. They're 10 years, 7 years, 15 years. I can only do 1 year, and it's not full of it's not celibacy because I mean I have a partner, but okay. I'm just saying. Hey, welcome, Raman. Nagasundara. Tiger. What? I'm just saying. What? Okay, I'm back. I'm being honest. I don't give a fuck. I'm just TMI. Maybe it was TMI. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I can't. I don't know how y'all do it. Hello, welcome on Klein. Welcome back. Were you here the whole time or did you just came back? How you doing? Everyone, this is my client. She joined us yesterday for the first time. She's going through her, spiritual awakening, and she's just, looking for her tribe and stuff, I feel, or like maybe she's been led to the tribe, and so I'm just so grateful to have her here with us today and just getting to know everybody. This is the community, the spiritual community, and yeah, we all just chill here. We're vibing here today. What astrology service you do? I'm a tarot reader. I read the cards. I read the cards. The cards. I also read energy for you guys. So if you want to donate, I read for you as well. On this live right now. I also book personal readings, okay? You can always email me for that, for those personal readings. Speak other languages? Yes. Yo hablo español. I speak Spanish. And I only know how to say curse words in Mandarin. But that doesn't get me really far. It really doesn't. Let me stop. That don't count. I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were having a discussion yesterday about psychics, or like how we all have spiritual gifts. I know some people here, they know they can foresee people's deaths and stuff, or they can communicate with the dead, or there's others that dream, have premonitions during their dream state. Like everybody's gifts here are pretty great. They're really interesting. So yeah. I have ODD. You have ODD. I think you meant ADD. Yeah, I have all of that. It's all those Cheetos I was eating when I was little. All the Maruchan and Cheetos. They left me on the spectrum. Thanks for reading, Johnson. See you next time. So good night. Okay, have a good night, Rebecca. Take good care of yourself. Scratch that. No worries. No worries. The Cheetos, yeah, bro. That's how you know the ADD rate. Do you know how they were talking about public health and safety? How like the spectrum, people on the spectrum, the percentage of it went up to 23% versus like in 1970 it was like, I don't even know, 7%. It's all the food that we're eating, bro. That the fucking Cheetos and Maruchans and all that fast food. Mm-hmm. Or just sitting in the office for 2 hours. Oh, snap. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, what time is it over there for you? And like, what part of the world are you at? I'm in Chicago, so you know it's lit over here. 5 more hours to go. I have odd gifts. Oh. I wish you would have said that. You would have said that earlier, Josie. You have me going on about ADD and shit. The fucking hot Cheetos. I can't. It's spiritual gifts. She's so funny. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, what kind of gifts do you have? You never shared with us what your gifts were. I think ADD people, though, they are like gifted, like psychics and shit. Interesting. Hmm. Alright. I don't know why I was drunk pulling out cards. I got a whole other reading here. I don't know who's supposed to hear this, but I'm not going to go into that reading. It's too late. Alright, y'all. Well, I think this is it. I think we had a good day. Reading minds, I can sense things. Like going out alone, and every time I go out, something weird always happens. Oh, cool. Like you'll have a knowing when something weird's gonna happen, and then it does. Yeah, that's a good one. So that's clairsentience, right? Like there's a knowing of what. It's a feeling. Okay, so you're clairsentience. I can taste through my hands. That's so fucking cool. Yo, that's the one. I gotta get to say that's probably one of the coolest ones I've ever heard of. I can taste through my hands. Dang, you're that like absorbent of fucking energy. Oh my god, like food. Is it just food, or is it like certain smells? Like you can taste the smells too, because like what else passes through the hand? Like on a surface, is it just food? Is it surfaces? Is it? Oh my god, that's crazy. I like it. See, I always learn something from you, all of you. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. Someone says just cool. Oh, then if you have a roommate, that's gonna be the worst. Because if you're living with someone and they go through your stuff, oh, that would be the worst. The worst. Mm. Mm. Damn. I feel like I'm very like that. Like I'm afraid of people going through my stuff or touching my stuff because it's happened before. And I be in my mind thinking, did they touch my stuff? Did they grab my stuff? Like it's kind of weird. Like it's a weird thing. I wish I had that gift where I can know, so that I wouldn't be like overwhelmed with the thought of it. As a kid, my Old and New Testament, I saw missing pieces in the same color as the demon that bit me, with the same eyes and a black winged angel came to visit me. Old and New Testaments. I figured, I was like, God damn, she probably knows the taste of wood and the taste of metal. Well, metal because of forks and stuff. But that's so cool. I mean, yeah, but yeah, what if it's not a good thing, right? It depends on what it is. Yeah, that's cool. That was really cool. Thank you guys for sharing that with me. I feel like it's really good to know. Like, I'm gonna remember that. Everything you guys tell me, I remember it. Eyes in the black one, yeah. Yeah, you told me this before, Nathan. You told me this before. That you would, like, connect with certain entities. Yeah, you told me this. You did tell us this before. It's just in the same color. Except your Old and New Testament. Are you talking about, like, the Bible? The Old and New Testament? I don't remember you telling me that part. Saw the missing pieces in the same color of the demon that bit me. Holy snap. Yeah, didn't you say that like you became friends with it and shit? Or like you know it? Or it's like following you around still to this day? I don't know. Alright, I'm getting hungry. I know I shouldn't eat at this hour, but thug life is Saturday. I'm gonna log out. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. If I don't go live tomorrow, I'll go live Monday. But I'm gonna try to show up more. I know these last few weeks I was going through some changes in my schedule, so I will definitely try to show up about 3 times a week. 3 to 4. I'll try to go to 4 again, but we'll see. 3 sounds reasonable. Hey Richard, welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's so good to see everybody on the other side. Because y'all remember I was going through it. Like around Christmas time I was going through it, y'all. It's good to see y'all again. Years ago, I dreamed of Jesus, a bunch of people on the mountain, including me. When I look at the other side of the mountain, I see Jesus, and I try to call him, then he disappeared. Cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mount Klein seeing Jesus. Who knows? Were you one of the apostles? I always felt like I knew Jesus, or like maybe one of your lifetimes you could have been an apostle during the times of Jesus Christ, or maybe you help Jesus escape, or like I don't know. I feel like I knew Jesus though. I feel like I was around that time of Jesus Christ. Like maybe I was like I knew Jesus. I don't know. And it's weird to say because I didn't really connect it with Jesus. Like I never connected with Jesus until like, I don't know, but I always felt like that way. Like I knew Jesus. Like when Jesus was incarnated during that century, and I'm like, but I had no proof. So I was like, well, why would I even say that if there's no proof? But it's like a knowingness that, like, I don't know, like I just was there, or I knew Jesus, or there's something there about his family lineage. Like I helped them, or I don't know. I don't want to get too into the details, but yeah. Hey Fritz, welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm so glad that yeah, we went over that. I know you needed it, so yeah, I know you're good. You're good. That your cat's definitely, your cat's there. So if you smell something that reminds you of them, or you think of something that reminds you of them, that's your cat communicating with you. And it's crazy because I just thought about that, about my Snuffles. Like 2 days ago or a day ago, I think it was yesterday, I was thinking about my cat and how he passed away. And I'm like I knew he was gonna die before he died. And I'm like, there's something there. And look, I get to read about you and your cat. So thank you for that. Look at a different side of the mountain. There's him again, right beside him. There's a cliff. People are trying to climb. Some of them fall off the cliff. Oh shit! God damn! Damn. I would have been scared too in that dream. Yeah, definitely. That's scary. People are trying to climb and they die and shit. Oh god. That dream took a turn real quick. I wasn't expecting that. What's up, Fritz? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. It's good to see you. We're just chilling here talking about our psychic abilities, psychic gifts. It's a good day though. I needed this. I needed this. That's wild. That is wild, bro. It's wild as hell. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I will see you guys soon. If you guys want to book private readings, you can. You can go to my email, jocelynlovely84@gmail.com. You can also donate. That helps. And I will try to come on live tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Monday. But it will be earlier during the day, so for Monday, even Sunday. Alright, y'all. I love you so much. Thanks for checking the channel out. I love you guys. Stay tuned. Have a good night.